friend, it's Kitty, and welcome back to my channel. So yes, my hair is super new and short. It's a change, and I might have a video on that soon. I'm not really sure. I'm loving the short hair, and everyone's telling me that like, oh, you're definitely a chin girl. You're definitely like a shoulder length girl, because like they love my hair, and everybody's like, you could definitely rock it. And I'm like, I love this hair. Like I usually like to have like a lob, so it's usually like a little longer, but I love this, and I'll grow into that like within like probably 3 or 4 weeks, maybe even sooner and stuff. But I really am digging this. I might actually do this next time I get my hair cut, which I usually get it done every 12 weeks and stuff like that. So today's video is going to be my everyday summer makeup. I always told you that I was waiting to do this when I had my new hairdo, and I do. So I'll be showing you my summer makeup routine. It's only been summer for a few days, but I've been on summer break for like a month and have been feeling the summer vibes for a month. So I'm going to show you just my summer makeup routine and stuff like that. And some of it's going to be pretty similar to my spring, but I do have like just certain things I like to do for summer to like glow up, of course. So yeah, I want to do this like just very summery, almost peachy, glowy kind of look. So yeah, I'm really excited and I'm just ready to get ready. So if you want to see how to get my summer look and how I get my everyday look, you're in the right place. Just keep on watching. Okay, so first I'm gonna put my headband on. This is just like a sporty one. I need a headband because putting up my hair, I can do it. Like my hair will just be in a little knob, but I think a headband is a lot easier. Okay, so I actually didn't like put on my moisturizer yet, so I'm gonna do that real quick. So for moisturizer, I do kind of like a two-step thing. Well, it's in one step, but I use two different products. So first I take my Cetaphil Daily Facial Moisturizer with sunscreen, broad spectrum, SPF 15, pump it into my hand, just do like one full pump. Then I take my Rada Beauty Rose Hip Oil, which I love, and then I just take this, and I'm gonna do night routines and morning routines soon, so you'll see these products featured. But I just take 3 drops in the morning, and then I mix it with that, and then I will apply this straight to my face once it's mixed up. This just gives me an extra glow, which I love, and then also it's good for like when I don't wear makeup and I want that glow, but I don't want to put on like illuminator, of course. It really hydrates my skin and just really keeps it nice. And that pretty much dries pretty quickly, so then I go on to just my primer and my base. Okay, so first I did this combination, I believe my spring one, but I'm going to do it again because it's my favorite. So I'm going to take my NYX Hydra Touch primer base. It just looks like that, and I'm going to squirt some out of this. I'm actually running out of this, and I'll be so sad because this is literally my favorite primer. And then I'm going to mix that with my Maybeline strobing liquid. This is like an illuminator, and I'm trying to use that up as well. And then I just mix those two together, and then I will just apply this straight to my face. And it looks crazy when you first apply and you're putting it on and stuff, and you're like, yeah, it definitely looks crazy. But when you put your foundation over it, obviously you can't like tell that you have just a bunch of illuminator on under it. And I try to rub it in the best that I can. Okay, so foundation, I like to switch up my foundation on a daily basis, but I'm going to do the routine that I did yesterday because I really liked how it turned out. So for foundation, I feel like I have like, I don't know, I think I still have dry skin, but I think my skin might have gotten more normal. I don't even know anymore. So for foundations, I'm going to mix 2 because I still want that glow, but I also just want, this color is just better for me, so I'm mixing these 2. I don't know, some of my foundations have a little bit of a tint of orange, and it's driving me nuts and everything. I don't know what's going on, you know what I mean? I'm going to take my Rimmel Stay Matte, and this one's in the shade 100, and then I'm going to mix that with my Nyx Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Illumination, and this one is in the shade Light. So I'm just going to mix these 2, and then I'm going to apply it with my Real Techniques Diamond Sponge, which is my favorite. Let me know what sponges you love down below. I've been asking people in my like makeup groups that I follow on Facebook, just the groups I follow on Facebook, and everybody's giving me like good advice. I kind of try to mix it up on my sponge, but that doesn't always work out. I don't always apply straight to the sponge, but today I did apparently. And then I just apply this to the areas of my face, and then I blend it, which, you know, blending takes forever sometimes, but that's okay. And if I'm looking right there, it's because I have a huge mirror right there, and I love that mirror because it really just helps me decide like if I'm blended and and just that kind of stuff. And I like this combination. It's actually a pretty interesting combination, like a matte foundation and a like dewy combination. And if you have any favorite like dry skin foundations, I love the L'Oreal Pro Glow, but I haven't repurchased. I just have so many foundations, and it was dumb of me when before I was going on Accutane to buy so many matte foundations. Like I wanted to do a lot of first impressions, so I started buying, like I was running out of foundations, so I just bought like multiple matte foundations. Like I should have bought my Revlon Color Stay in the dry skin formula, because then I would actually be able to use it, if you know what I mean. Like, why did I do that? And then I also go down my neck because you don't want that weird awkward foundation line at all, so I always do that. Okay, so foundation is all blended, and now we're gonna go on to concealer, and I love the concealer that I've been using. Okay, so for concealer, I'm gonna be using the Revolution Makeup Revolution. I have no idea, but I'm gonna be using the Makeup Revolution, whatever you want to call it. The Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer, Contour Concealer, whatever you want to call it. I have mine in C3. I love this concealer. I've only been using it for like almost a week, which when you're seeing this, I've probably been using it for a few weeks, and it's literally a favorite. It was a favorite after like 2 times of using it. I love this concealer. I just put it in triangles under my eyes. This one's super brightening. I also put it on my eyelids because I don't use primer, because with dry skin you just don't. And then I also put it on the bridge of my nose, forehead, and then I just blend that, and I love how brightening it is. And this one is very comparable to the Tarte Shape Tape, of course, but I don't really like Tarte Shape Tape anymore. I actually might include it in products I've changed my mind about, because there are some products that I originally liked, but I've honestly changed my mind about them. I used to love them, but now I don't really like them anymore. So I do want to make a video like that of products I definitely changed my mind about, because I think that would be so interesting. It's also way more lightweight than Tarte Shape Tape is. Like this one just feels so like creamy when you first apply it, and then when you blend it, it's just after, it's just so lightweight. So I love that. Okay, so next I like to set, and with dry skin I wasn't like huge with setting, but my skin is getting more normal, so I'm like still setting and stuff. And this, like, the foundation combination is a bit tacky, but it's not like terrible, so I don't have to set it heavily. So for setting, I like to take my Maybelline Fit Me powder. This one's in Fair Light. I really need to find like a cruelty-free dupe for when I go cruelty-free, because this is another one where I've had this since maybe a few months ago, I forget when, because I've always heard so many good things about it, and I needed a powder that was really going to work for my dry skin. So I'm just going to take this under my eyes and kind of on my eyelid to set for, you know, the powder. And yeah, so I just take this and lightly set my face with it and everything. I just lightly set everywhere, especially the places where I put concealer, because I don't want no creasing or anything. And then I will move on from my face and come back to it. That's just the routine I always have done. I don't like doing my face and my eyes. I used to do it, but now I don't love it. It's not my thing. I think I'm gonna do my brows now, just because that's always something I neglect and forget about. So for brows today, this is literally so easy. So if you're like, you want something easy like me, yeah, this is gonna be the thing for you. But so for this, I like to take my Essence Make Me Brow, and this is like just, you know, like a gel, brow gel kind of thing. And this is very easy, so I like to use my Essence Make Me Brow. This one I believe is in Brownie Brows, and I just like to just brush this through my brows. So I just like to brush this up and then brush my brows out. And this is just a really easy like brow routine. I don't like to fill my eyebrows in just because I don't really have much to fill in as is, so I just brush them out, and it also fills them in lightly without being like too intense. And I love this brow gel. Okay, so next I go on to eyeshadow, and this is the palette I've been loving recently. I don't know if you can buy it anymore because it is like a limited edition palette, but they sometimes bring them back, so just keep your eyes peeled and everything. But this is the Lorac Row Mega Pro 3 palette. You might be able to buy it on Amazon now that I think of it. So if it's on Amazon, I will try to link it down below or put it in a pinned comment or something, because sometimes my description box just gets way too filled, you know. I'm gonna use this palette. This is kind of it has like great summer shades in it that I love, so I like to use something like this. These are what all the colors look like. I've used it in videos before. Okay, so first I'm just gonna set the lid. I know I already set it with powder, but I always like to apply some type of base color just to add something to the lid. So I'm gonna mix pink, cream, and crepe, and then I'm going to apply this straight to the lid all the way up to the brow bone, a little bit on the sides of my eyes, like the inner corner, and we're just going to apply that. Doing the same thing again. So we're just gonna set the lid, and this just gives a base color and it just adds like a neutral type of base. Okay, so next I like to take this super fluffy brush, and I'm gonna start with toffee, and then I'll probably go up to tan after that. So I'm gonna take toffee alone first, so just like 2 taps and then tap it off. So yeah, just fluffing this into the crease, just going in windshield wiper motions and really just making sure the crease is nice and defined. So now I'm gonna mix toffee and tan, and I'm just gonna apply these together and make sure to be looking like straight at the mirror just so I can get like really into the crease. And then I'm gonna do the same thing for that eye. And then I'm going to take pecan and walnut, and this is gonna be the outer corner, outer V color. I'm just gonna first just try applying that to the outer corner, outer V, like so, just really trying to blend it in there. And then I'm gonna go like on the lower part of the crease, so not like super high up, and then I'm just going to diffuse that in there. And I used to be afraid to apply like super dark colors to there, but now I'm like kind of like, ooh, I kind of like it. Gives so much more depth to my eyes and just gives me more of a look, if you know what I mean. And then obviously gonna do the same thing on the other eye, first going into that outer corner, outer V, and then going in that lower crease area and just diffusing that. Okay, so next I'm going to take Bellini, which is that just warm peachy shade, which I love. I've been digging it. So I'm gonna be taking that and I'm gonna be going on that inner corner, probably like the inner like third of the lid. I'm just going to be applying that there. Then I'm going to take a little bit of the color that's next to it, which is cider, and mixing those two together just to give it a more like peachy golden vibe, and I'm going to apply that there as well. And then I'm going to take the first color we ever started with, which is toffee, and blending the crease and everything because I want everything to kind of have a blend to it. And then I'm going to take cider and toffee again just to reestablish and get a color there. And then I'm just gonna blend one more time. Then I'm gonna take this brush and I'm gonna highlight my inner corners and then also my brow bone. So I'm gonna take the shade Cava, and I'm first gonna start on the brow bone, and then I'm gonna take that on the inner corner and everything just to highlight there. Sometimes I like to use the actual highlight that I use on my face to kind of have something to line it up with, but sometimes I don't, you know what I mean? And yeah, so that's the finished eye look. I really love it. I love how just like almost like bronze gold peachy it is. I love it. Okay, so then I usually don't do my mascara quite yet. I usually go onto the face, then do mascara lips. That's just me. So I'm going to be taking my Pan That Palette blush. This is the Concept Blush from Tarte. I've been using this for months. Literally, this is like pretty much selectively the only blush I have been using. And then I just apply it straight to my cheeks. Really just try to diffuse it and everything. Then for highlight, I kind of go in between like what I like to use for highlight. I guess I'll use this one today since it is in my project pan and everything. So I have a little bit left of the Lunch Money highlight, so I'm going to use that. This one of course is from Colourpop. It's like a cream to like powder highlight, if you know what I mean. And I literally only have like a smidgen of this left. I like to just take this and go on to like my cheekbones, and then I like to go right there. And this is like cream to powder. It's not even like super creamy. Like it is creamy, but it's not like a super liquidy is what I meant. And then I will go on my chin, Cupid's bow, nose, and then I also like to kind of like rub it in and just like press it under my fingers just because I feel like it like makes it look better. And then I'm just gonna put one over it just because I feel like it. So I'm going to take the Pixi and Aspyn Overt highlight. This one is in Santirini Sunset. Really love this highlight, and I want to try Aspyn's Tarte highlight. I was like, this is so boring when I saw it, but it's just, it also looks gorgeous, and I love Aspyn, so I kind of want to try that, even though I do think it looks super basic, but like it would be a perfect basic palette. But I don't know, I know it's probably limited edition, but I just can't see myself buying it right now, you know what I mean? But eventually, yes. So I just apply that real quick. I love this highlight. It's one of my faves. I'm going to do lips today, then do mascara, because I'll just montage that part because it's pretty boring. So for lips, I kind of go in between like what I like to use and kind of different like colors and stuff like that. So I guess I'll just use this CoverGirl one. This is the O Sugar and Jelly. Just put that on real quick. It's a very quick lip thing. And then for mascara, I'm going to use my Essence Lash Princess False Eyelash Effect. Don't even need to curl my eyelashes with this, so I love it. I'm just gonna wait for this to dry. Don't know if my mascara is dry, but we're gonna risk it. So now I'm gonna use the Milani Make It Dewy setting spray. This is great. I love it. Then I love to apply any excess highlight just to really make it pop and take my hair down. And yeah, this is my finished summer makeup. I love it. It's just nice and glowy. It's peachy, kind of summery eye, long lashes, which I always love. Doesn't matter the season. And yeah, I love the glow, just everything, the whole look. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below any videos you'd like to see next. And please subscribe if you're not already, because I post Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays in summer. And also don't forget to hit the notification bell. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.